What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I'm just gonna start by saying thank you to everyone who watched and liked the last video of me starting up this beast right here. Ever since I posted that video, I think I gained like 30 or 40 subscribers overnight, which is insane. We just surpassed 300, and I appreciate every single one of you. And I think we got like over 500 views within like 2 days, which is honestly crazy for like how such a small channel mine is. You know, I'm always trying to, bring out good content, or I'm always trying to help people out, whatever. I'm not the best out there. There's always gonna be someone better, but I'm learning as I go. Just like I said, I'm new to this. So, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. But I appreciate every single person that has, messaged me saying, good job on the car. They're proud that I didn't give up. All this other good positive vibes from you guys. And I appreciate every single bit of it. So anyways, today's Friday. Today's actually a really nice day, and today's actually a test and tune day for this car. So we're going up to our local track. Well, actually our local track is 8 minutes away, but they're closed for the year, so we're going to our next local track, which is like 30-40 minutes away. So the plan for this, if you guys don't know, is for me to run a 12 in this thing. It is basically bone stock with minor bolt-ons, and when I mean minor, it's an eBay front mount, a cheap boost controller, a watt box, and a open eBay downpipe. That is it on a stock tune. So my fastest pass has been a 13 flat at 99. My fastest trap speed has been 103 to 104, but my 60 foots have been a consistent like 175s, 1.8, somewhere around there. So I know I want to try to hit a 12 with full interior, but my buddy actually talked me into taking the interior out just to basically see like how much of a difference taking weight out of these cars will actually do. So I'm actually going to be taking out the passenger seat when I get to the track, but I'm just going to loosen the bolts and then retighten them just so that way I don't run into issues taking them out at the track. And then I'm actually going to be taking the back seats out and then just leaving them at the shop, as well as taking the PVO trunk off that car and putting it on this one. So I'm going to be doing a lot of weight reduction today just to see what really, like how much faster will this car go by taking just those simple, parts out, just to see. And I also have a couple things I have to fix with this. Like there's a misfire I got to fix, and as well as I have the dreaded TPS issue. If you guys don't know, or if you're new to these cars are always known for the TPS wires to go bad, or the connector, which is why they sell a rewired kit. But unfortunately, they are all on back order, and I could get it from O'Reilly's, or you guys can get it from O'Reilly's, but those are also out of stock. They never keep those in stock, and it takes roughly around 4 to 5 business days to come in, and I just don't have the time for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and just repin it myself and rewire it, because with that being bad, it's actually causing my watt box not to work. So as soon as I'm done with that, and as soon as I'm done replacing the plugs, I do have a misfire, I brought my laptop. I'm going to re-upload the Wattbox software and try to see if I can get that working. And if so, I'm going to make it a little bit more aggressive than what it is, just to see. I messed with the settings a little bit. So, but in the meantime, as the engine is cooling down, I'm going to go ahead, swap the trunk, and then take the interior out. So as you guys can see, I got the OEM black trunk off, and then now I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to put the PVO trunk on. And it definitely feels like it shaves a good amount of weight. If I had to guess, I'd say like at least maybe 10, 12 pounds, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. I'm not 100% sure. But guys, I just hate seeing this car like this. And to be honest, I feel like what's gonna happen is I'm not gonna want to take the trunk back off of the black car. So with that being said, if any of you have a good deal going on in Ohio for a PVO trunk for sale, hit me up, because I honestly might buy it just so I can have it on both cars. But Anyways, let's finish putting the trunk on the black car and then see how it looks. All right, I'm not gonna lie, it honestly looks kind of goofy because of how, one, dirty my car is, two, how high it is, and on stock wheels, it just doesn't flow right. And then like the faded clear coat on the carbon fiber, I guess blends in pretty well with the sun fade on the roof, so it doesn't look the greatest. It looks a lot better, honestly, with the OEM trunk. But just like I said, I'm trying to take as much weight out of this thing as possible. So let's get to taking more out. All right, guys, so look, now my daily is gutted, and now the race car is now the new daily. I have a full interior now in my race car, so I definitely should be able to pass tech with that now. Because if you guys don't know, if you have a fuel cell, you have to have a firewall, and I don't have a firewall, so my plan was to put the back seats back in just to kind of, you know, get one over on the tech guys at the track, but hopefully they don't see this because then they won't let me in. So all right, well, now I got those out, I'm gonna go ahead and take the bolts out for the passenger seat, and then I'm just gonna tighten them back up just so that way I'm not sitting at the track, you know, cranking on them to get out. But if you guys are looking to take the back seats out, make sure you have a 1/2 inch of pack, because if you sit there with a ratchet, you're gonna be sitting there for a long time. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'm actually gonna go ahead and start pulling the coil pack and plugs out of this car, and then taking them out of the blue car and then swapping them, not really swapping them over, but putting the ones from the blue car in this car. All right, so I got the spark plugs out of this car, and this isn't looking too good. This is number 1 spark plug. Yeah, that's not, come on, focus. That's not looking too good, but if you look at this one, compared to all the other ones, it starts to get okay towards the end. This is cylinder 4. It's definitely running a little lean, which that's the other thing too, is this car runs, for some odd reason, really lean at idle. It's been like that ever since I bought the car, but when I'm Watt, it's really rich. So I brought my laptop, and this thing is licensed with HP tuners, and I am going to try to even out the tune a little bit. I'll see how it goes at the track. But as you can see, I've been running these things hard as hell, and I just replaced these like maybe 4,000 miles ago. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the plugs out of this motor, and then put them in this one. So let's finish it up. It's working now. Apparently my dumb self, I switched cylinder 3 and 4 spark plug wires. I don't know how I switched that up, but I did. So all I did was just flip-flop them, and now it runs fine. So, but I'm gonna let it run for a little bit and see if I fix that cylinder 2 misfire, and I'll let you guys know. All right, so far I fixed the cylinder 2 and random misfire codes. I am going to take these extra spark plugs with me to the track just in case, and as well as the other coil pack and wires, also just in case, as spares. I won't be taking that many tools with me just because I don't have any spare axles or anything like that, so I don't need any of those tools to fix that. So now I'm gonna go ahead and try to rewire this TPS connector. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, It is this connector right here. This is what I'm having issues with. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try to pop this out. It's hard with one hand, but all right. Well, anyways, so these wires are kind of junk. These were already messed with before. So I'm gonna go ahead and just basically cut and repin this connector. Hopefully that fixes my issue. I am praying it does. But other than that, I just have to go through the whole rest of the car, make sure everything's solid. You guys know the drill. The track day prep is real. You know, gotta go through everything, make sure everything's good to go before the track, because I don't want to waste my time going. So I'm gonna get this time lapse ready and get to knocking this out. Oh, all right, so as you guys can see, I got this wire all soldered together. Hopefully that works. I did notice when I was pulling it apart that the wire connection was a tad bit loose, so that was definitely giving me some, that was definitely giving the car bad data to the TPS sensor, so that's probably what was causing it to go out of whack, because there was a little bit of slop between the wires. So I went ahead, reconnected them together, and then just resoldered them. So hopefully that worked. I'm gonna let it cool down just for a little bit, and then I'm gonna pop the pin back in, and then put the connector back on, and then I'm gonna go ahead and load up the new two-step software. Hopefully that works. If it connects, that's good. Then I'll go ahead and put the settings in through the laptop, and then put the settings in through the actual watt box itself in the car. So go ahead, pop this connector in, and hopefully it works. Hopefully. So I'm praying. I'm really praying that this works. So if not, I'm gonna be pretty salty. All right, well, as soon as I pulled it into the shop, not even 5 seconds after I ended that last clip, I found the problem. The yellow wire that goes to the camshaft signal, that wire fell completely off. So now I'm gonna go ahead, get that on, and then it should work. So let's get to it. My God, guys, look how good this thing looks now. This is insane. Oh my God, this is crazy. This is freaking insane. So let me just start by saying that I put the camera down for like 40 minutes. I was trying to figure out why my two-step wasn't working. Finally got it to work. And I made it a little bit more aggressive. As you guys can tell, it sounds insane. And I also took the black wheels off of the built car because they're a little bit lighter. And to be honest, I think I'm gonna keep them on this car. To me, they look a lot better on this car, and I do wanna get a full VMS Racing drag pack set for this car, just because this car's a lot cleaner, so I want really nice wheels on it. These wheels, they're really nice looking, but I think they look a lot better on the black car. and it just suits it a lot better. Especially the carbon fiber trunk looks a lot better now with these wheels, and I'm so excited. So I'm gonna go ahead, pack everything up that I need, like the slicks and everything, get air, put in those, and let's head over to the track. All right, guys, well, I don't know if you can hear me, but this is the only run I may be able to get for the whole night. The slick class is pretty beefy tonight, so hopefully I can bust out a 12. That better be a 12 or I'm gonna be pissed. Oh, that was a pass. That was a pass right there. That was a really good pass. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. I've been working my ass off for this run, and I really hope it pays off because that was a really good pass. That 60 footed pretty good. My shifts were on point. I really hope that was worth it, man. I really hope that was worth it. Thank you. Are you fucking kidding me? Jesus Christ. I cannot get this thing to go 12s to save my life. Like, it literally went slower. This car is just not cooperating at all. At all. Alright, so for some reason during the pass, check engine light started flashing, which is no good. I didn't even trap my best time. I went a 13.33 at 99 miles an hour. 60 foot was a 175. This is really irritating. Really irritating. And this thing is fully gutted too. Like, I took all the seats out, put a carbon trunk on this thing. It's just for some reason it's not wanting to cooperate, and I just don't get why. So I'm gonna go ahead, see if I have any new codes, because like I said, the check engine light started flashing, so we're gonna figure out and see what's going on. All right, guys, we just got called up for one more run. This is the last run of the night. I turned the two-step down, so my plan for this run is to no lift 1 and 2, and then just regular shift 2 to 3, and then no lift 3 to 4. because for some reason, when I no lifted from 2 to 3, I did not like that very much, and the check engine light started flashing. So I'm gonna try to shift a little bit different, see if that helps. And I as well turn the 2-step down because it was a little bit too aggressive. So on the old settings, it loved launching at 56, but I turned it all the way down to 4,600. So let's see if that works. Oh man, it left so hard, so hard. Oh man. Oh, that was a really good pass, guys. Really good pass. I'm really hoping that was a 12. Really hoping. That seemed like a really good pass. I'm really hoping that was a 12. That 60 foot had to be good. That had to be at least like a 1.6. Check engine light started flashing again though, and I don't know why. It's always something. Literally always something. So. Hello. Thank you. Jesus Christ, you gotta be kidding me. 13.5. No matter what I do, this car does not want to fucking trap right. No matter what. I really don't get it. I don't know. I honestly don't know. This car just doesn't want me to do it. It just literally does not want me to run a 12. No matter what. It was a 1.78 60 foot, so it was a crappier 60 foot. I went 8.5 to the 8th, which my last one was an 8.4. And I hit a 98 at 13.5. I just don't get it. I really don't. So I'm gonna look everything over. I'm gonna throw some new plugs in it, see if that fixes the issue. I guarantee if I do a pull on the street, it's literally not gonna do anything. It's gonna run perfectly fine. I can already call it. So it's whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and take my slicks off, put the other wheels on, get this car ready to go, because that was the last pass of the night. So like, it launched so hard, my speaker fell out because my head unit and my radio doesn't work. So as always, thanks for watching. Apparently we couldn't hit the 12 today, but you know, just hit that like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna get there eventually. I'm probably gonna throw an AGP gate on just because, to give me a little extra more power, and then probably gonna put this thing on the 85 soon. I do want to keep it stock turbo. I'm trying to get this thing, you know, deep in the 11s with a stock turbo setup. So hopefully we can do it. But as always, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Peace.